Hey, blessings, you guys. Your girl coming in with this one. The reason why I'm coming in and I had to take some time. I didn't have to do any research. I just had to read through a whole bunch of things so that I can try to cover everything under this topic. So blessings. I hope you guys had a blissful day. This one was like, so let me go. Let me go. All right. Shalissa, girl, get at me. You are doing it, girl. We're going to talk. All right, we're going to talk. And Chelly, may God cover you with the blood of Jesus. Get well, sis. Get well, okay? All right, so I didn't even really know what to title this one. I really did. I didn't know what to title this one because it was just like, okay, you have to make it fit. Okay, I had to make it fit. So I was thinking like, okay, is this a narc? Or is this a flying monkey? Now, the evil is the same. Okay? The evil is the same. And the sad thing about the flying monkeys, okay? They are so weak. They are so gullible. They are so naive. They are so stupid. They are everything that the narc thought you were. Boom! They are everything. Y'all hear me? That the narc thought you were. So, what the narcs would do, especially, okay, we're going to go back in time and then we're going to come up, okay? So, because somebody said this about this, so I kind of do, but I don't really go into this. But they was going back into the, slavery. And when I say slavery, I'm not just talking about, people of, color or Jews or, this or that. Because a lot of people were enslaved by certain people that nobody never told them about. So, of course, we were like on the front load on that one. Everybody know that black people were slaves way back in the day in America, and everybody thought America was like the best place you can be. Okay, so this is why I say, were they a narc or were they a flying monkey? And now I'm gonna explain that back in slavery days. Back in slavery, okay, are we good on the sound? I think we're good. Back in slavery, if you had money, that's why I always be talking about these narcs with this money. They trying to bring back slavery. Excuse me, y'all, but they are in their own type of way, new age way. But if it was a person that had money and this message, the Jim Crow or whatever, went out like, hey, you can do this and you can have these people do this and you can manipulate these people and you can brainwash these people and you can turn these people against each other. You can do this, you can do that, okay? So, the one that had the money, I would say, the slave master that had the money, I would say they was the narc. They was the narcissist, okay? And then you had people that was their race and their culture or whatever, but they didn't have the money, but they became flying monkeys because the word spread it around like, oh, you can do this to these type of people or this complexion or this age or this group or this sex or whatever. So they joined in on the bandwagon. Okay, they joined in on the bandwagon. So even though they was low level, poor ass narcs, but they had that complexion, which was cha-ching back in the day. Okay, so although they couldn't be like the main narc and have all these people working for them and abusing all these people, but they had, I hate to say complexion, but they had what they had to abuse people, okay? And even if they didn't have nothing, even if they were the poorest one with that complexion or whatever they had, they still had ways to do what they did. That's why Emmett Till and a lot of people, I hate to say that name. I'm trying to think of his real name, but I can't remember right now because I don't want to call him that slave name. But anyway, so what they would do is they would conjure up some type of drama and some type of lie, and everybody would be on their side. Nobody has proof, nobody has evidence, nobody has nothing, but because they are weak ass people, evil and nasty ass people and demons, that they was waiting for this. So they joined on the bandwagon. So now they become a flying monkey about something they don't know nothing about. They gonna believe it whether it's true or not because they want to do what they want to do. But they not the main narc because they don't have that ching. Okay, I hope you guys are staying with me. They don't have the money to have it their way, but they can have it their way this way. So they'll be flying monkeys and believing somebody's story without checking, background evidence, proof or whatever. So they engage into doing some harm to someone or some people because they want to be a part of that, but they're not the narc. They kind of are. They're the monkey, but they're not the main narc. Okay? They're not the main narc. And this is why slavery, especially when Hitler and all that stuff was going on, this is why it was so popular, because they picked up weak-minded ass people that would believe anything they say, do anything they say, and they wanted to feel some type of good, some type of superior. So they was quick to be like, oh, that's what we doing, we on that, okay? Then time has went on. So now it's a whole different thing. So now we today. So you've been with a narc, and these people may or may not know you. You're always going to be talked about, okay? Every person that the narc meets, they're always going to know about you. So what the narc does is they would try to tell these people about how horrible you were to them when they was actually the reason why you left. And this person gonna find out the hard way. Some monkeys don't even find out the hard way. Some monkeys don't even find out the hard way. They'll just listen to somebody that hate or envy and jealous of you, and they'll be like taking on this person feelings or anger or jealousy or envy, and they don't even know nothing about you. They're just believing this person. But if they're not a child of God, or even if they're jealous of you, they was waiting for that. They were waiting for that because they want to have something against you. But now this person brought something, so now they will be attacking you and doing all these things even when the narc is not around. Like, you literally can be like walking around, excuse me guys, you literally can be walking around or working with them or whatever, and they would say something to you that the narc had said, or whatever, that that it was the narc that was behind what they said. Okay? And they don't even know nothing about you, but they feeling some type of way. They are some weak ass people. Because how you gonna be like feeling some type of way about somebody that you don't even know, that never done nothing to you or the narc? Y'all are under a spell. Y'all are under a narc spell, especially these family members. Because my girl, Shalisa, she was like, yeah, she didn't know that the narc sister was the flying monkey. I could have told you that, sis. That narc sister was the flying ass monkey. And they had a sick, disgusting ass relationship because they talked about each other, but they was going to always accommodate each other. You know what I mean? And then you start to figure it out, like, yeah, I'm good on your sister, or I'm good on your brother, or whatever it is, whatever, okay? Some of them love to take on that assignment. And the narc probably says something to them one time about you, So now they took on the assignment, and now they all against you. You don't even know them. Every new relationship that they get in, that new person hate you, stalk you, follow you, research you, do whatever, and they don't even know you. You don't even know them. Because every time a narc meets a new person, they got to be on something about you. And it's not everybody that they been with. It's that one particular person, maybe you, that they can't get over it. They can't get, they just dumbfounded. Can't get over it. Dumbfounded, like, how did you get away? And how dare you? And how dare you not put up with my abuse? And how dare you try to go and have a happy life? And how dare you, even when they put you in the worst position. So even after the narc, you have to start all over. But narcs don't start all over. They just replace people. So they don't have to work on themselves. They don't have to do nothing for themselves. They just repeat the same garbage to different people. Not everybody is the same, like you wasn't, because you was gone. And sometimes they had a whole plan for somebody that was like, really good to them and believe all their crap. And they had like a 5, 6, 30-year plan for them, right? But that person was gone in 2 weeks. Because the narcs always try to put in their brain what they think you are or what they think you know, but they don't know what you've been through, and they don't know your past. They don't know nothing about you. So if you were somebody that been with a narc and you were done with them in 2 weeks, that's why I was done in 2 weeks, okay? Different person, same spirit. Different person. Y'all heard me? Same spirit, okay? So who is the worst? Narcs or the monkeys? It doesn't even really matter. I think the monkeys that go into it and just take on the assignment and just be all at you or whatever, and then the narc don't even remember them. Ghost them, and they're continuing the shenanigans. I think they are the worst. I think they are the worst because I think they're narcs too. And whatever the narc told them about you, they hated the same damn thing. So they was happy to take on that assignment to attack you. Just like these work narcs. I told y'all about these work narcs. Unless my job has something to do with how good I looked, how good I dressed, how good my figure is, this and that, I'm just going to work. So unless my job was me being a model, well, I had to step out so fresh and so clean, got my pretty girl going on or whatever it is, unless it was that, and then they're hating on you or you're hating on me, and I'm just like not looking like what they see you are, because they see your light. Your light, when they see your light, you dressed up, you fresh and so clean. So fresh and so clean. You be so fresh and so clean because they see your spirit. Boom! Did y'all hear that? When they see your spirit, when they see your light, they see you so fresh and so clean. So now they got to do something. They got to try to, muddy up your clothes. Mess up your face, mess up your hair, get you all in a bunch and argue or whatever and throw you off. Because you're so fresh and so clean with that Holy Spirit. I said it. Okay? I said it. Flying monkeys can be just as worse as the narc. Can be just as worse as the narc in that part, like I just said. When the narc not even around anymore and they still doing it. They under a spell. And they're still doing it. And then when it gets to the point where now they're into some type of trouble, they'll go back to the narc, expecting the narc to do something. Knock don't do nothing, and now their ass is done, especially if it was work. Now their ass is done. Okay? And you went way up or moved around or however it went, but you are in a better place than where you were when they was around. I don't like these flying ass monkeys. I sure don't. I don't like these flying ass monkeys because they don't know nothing. And I'm going to say, let me look at these notes and then I'm going to say a couple of things and I'm going to go. Oh, so like when I think I did say this, but like I said, when they get a new supply, their goal is to make the new supply, the new flying monkey, about you. These people are so convincing. So they'll be talking about you and things and whatever, and have that person really believe in everything they're saying, but they did that to you. You a weak ass person. Even if it was true, you still a weak ass person if you're taking on somebody else's feelings when you wasn't there. You really don't know the truth and you really don't know what's going on. Okay? Let me look again. I said that. Yeah, I pretty much said it all. But these flying monkeys, they are under a spell. They are, until now. Everything that the narc told them about you is now registering. Okay? Because now they're getting it. Now they're getting it. And if you were that one person that the narc never wanted to like lose or whatever, the saga goes on and on and on. Every person, if God would allow every person that the narc been with after you, they will all be telling the same story. Like, yeah, that narc only talked about you. Maybe a little bit about that person, but it was always about you. Always about you. And me, I'm saying, don't think about me. Don't think about me. Don't say my name. Forget you ever thought you knew me. Because it was easy for me to do that. Because you never knew them. So it's so easy to forget about it. You forgot about them, but you didn't forget about the listen. Okay? To my boy Hario, you forgot about them, but you did not forget about the lesson. Okay, so you're just going to be that one person that possibly can torture them because they're stupid, because they won't stop thinking about you for the rest of their life. And it doesn't really matter, because at the end of the life, this lifetime, this world, this sick ass world that started like what I started with, thought they could own people, thought they could abuse people, and thought it was okay. Narcissism was in the beginning of time. Narcissism was in the Bible. We just a new age Bible right now. We live in the words of the Bible in this time. In this time. I don't know what God titled you. Maybe you Noah. Maybe you the Virgin Mary. Maybe you Sarah. I'm sorry. You a pillar of salt. Maybe you was the Romans. Maybe you were the Jews. Maybe you were the Hebrews. It does not really matter. But when you get to the point that it's all about God, you recognize and you trying to get right, it doesn't really matter. You on God's squad, okay? I love the story. I can't stop saying it. And I'm going to go. I love the story of Noah. I love the story of Noah. It's a lot of stories that I really love, like David and Goliath and some other things. But I don't understand why God is like focusing me on Noah. Because Noah was the beginning of the new. He worked years and years and years and years preparing for this storm. And everybody thought he was crazy. I feel that way because I talk to my kids. I talk to people. I'm like, y'all thought that the Ovic? Mm-mm. And if you're not prepared for what's going to be worse than the Ovic, you're not going to survive. And I know money takes everything for you to survive. But if you are a child of God, he just got another plan. Because I used to pray like, okay, God, I know this is coming. And I pray that I can be ready for that. And God just laughed at me. God just laughed at me. And I had to go back and apologize. God just laughed at me. My skills became what I needed when I was a child. And I thank my grandmother and my grandfather for the skills that now relates. So when you're talking to your children about what they need to be getting ready for, and they thinking you cuckoo, crazy, and they just, just not having it, not listening, whatever. That part hurt though. That part hurts when they're not listening. And they're like, you could tell they like living for the world. They living for TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, whatever. And you're just like, I'm your parent. You're going to believe that before you believe me. And you can't save them unless they understand that they need to listen to you. And they need to be ready for what's to come and not think that you are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Narcs don't, look, I gotta go. Narcs do not prepare their kids for the end. Narcs prepare their kids for where they gonna go. Okay? So, I'm gonna end this. This was crazy. I hope this resonated. I was trying to think about how are you going to say this, but I think I did a good job. But I was going to go another way with this. But monkeys, narcs, who are the most evil? Okay. Now, with that being said, I'm going to see you guys on the next one. Chillin'. May God cover you. Lady, heal you with his blood because you came a long, long way. And I love me some Chili. I love me some Hario. I love me some Alicia. Carissa, I'm going to be following you. Shalissa, I'm already following you in True Life with Tashana. I'm following you. Y'all just the best. Y'all ladies are just the best. So, I do what I do. Some people, they get way further than you do. And you've probably been doing things for a long time. But they blow up. Don't worry about it. Don't let the devil try to make you hate or be jealous. God doing it in his own time. I'm cool with it. Okay? I'm cool with it. I love when God just I'm like the diamond in the rough in the background. Because God knows if I was like, it would be some. I don't mind being a diamond in the rough in the big ground. Okay? Okay. Gotta go. Y'all don't even understand. I worked early today. I'm tired as hell. I didn't even come in to say that. I was trying to hide it. But God bless you guys. Sleep blessed. God is going to protect you and cover you with the blood. So you are sleeping peaceful and no entities or demons or anything that's not of God will enter you in your dreams as you're sleeping. Be blessed. God bless.